سلام، وحید هستم. به فیدکن خوش اومدین. امیدوارم حالتون خوب باشه. بهتون قول داده بودم که سمینار بعد از مسابقات آرنولد کلاسیک رو به صورت ترجمه زیرنویس بهتون ارائه بدم. چند دقیقه از این سمینار رو من آماده کردم که اینجا بهتون در واقع ارائه میدم. بسیار جالب، حتما ببینید. در این سمینار اشخاص بسیار بزرگی از پرورشنده و ما حضور داشتن. نفر اول خود آرنولد، رونی کولمن بزرگ، جی کاتلر، فیل هیس، لی هنی و هادی چوپان. رامبد عزیزم که بودن، حالا به صورت اینکه حالا ترجمه بکنن حرفای آرنولد رو در واقع منتقل کنن به هادی چوپان. سمینار بسیار جالب بود. صحبتهای خیلی خوبی آرنولد در مورد هادی کرد که واقعا افتخار آمیزه و من به این نتیجه رسیدم که هادی این روزها باید یک کتازی کنه. برین ببینین، دلیلشو خودتون میفهمید. هر سوالی داشتین من در خدمتتونم.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the man, the myth, the legend, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Got his own, he gets his own microphone at his own. Arnold, everybody, Arnold.
Lucky me, look at that.
Arnold, congratulations once again. Your team did an outstanding job. What a great weekend. You saw a return past the COVID years last year, but this year it looks like we're back to business as usual. Expo jam-packed with people from all over the world, and the show fantastic. Congratulations.
Well, thank you very much, and I just want to say that it feels so good to sit up here on the stage in front of all of you with such great champions. These are the people that have all contributed so much in building the sport of bodybuilding and making the millions of people out there getting kind of turned on to bodybuilding and going to the gym. Everyone always needs inspiration. And I think the ones that you see here on the stage have given so much inspiration to so many millions of people. So I really appreciate that, the great work that you've done. And so we're all said yes. So now we have the #1 bodybuilding show. So that's to me the most important thing. And I just wanted to tell you that an observation. And I don't know if everyone else agrees with me on that or not, but I mean, when I saw the guys posing the last 2 days, Friday and Saturday, I thought that their stamina, their energy, when they had their pose-offs, was absolutely extraordinary. Absolutely amazing. Because, and the reason why I'm saying this is because I'm the first one to criticize bodybuilding. And 10 years ago, I remember 15 years ago, I criticized bodybuilding. I said to myself, what's going on here? This is the top guys in the world. And after a few poses, they were huffing and puffing, and their stomach was hanging out. They couldn't, keep the vacuum, and they couldn't keep their stomach in, and they couldn't keep themselves under control. They were posing, and then, they were shaking up there when they held the pose for a longer period of time. And I said, what is this? This is like a bunch of, cripples. So I was criticizing them. I said, none of them could do a vacuum anymore. They're shaking, they're sweating, they're out of control. They're not really in shape that like a world champion should be. Because there's all world champions up there on this stage. And so this, I think, this criticism maybe they've taken seriously. And the Federation also has taken seriously this whole thing and have put much more emphasis on posing. Because posing is really the only way where you can display your body. And so when I saw this last 2 days, the guys posing up there and being called out by the judges, do the double bicep back, do the double bicep front, do the lat spread, do the side chest, do the abs, do the vacuum, do this, do that. And they kept going on and on and on. And there was no one huffing and puffing up there on the stage. They just stepped forward, they did their poses, and it was like totally casual. And I said to myself, this is fantastic. I got inspired by that. When I saw, Hadi, was like they're posing and smiling and doing his vacuum like it was nothing. It was just very fantastic to see that. And so I just want to say congratulations to these bodybuilders for having improved their condition. And I could tell that they have been posing for hours and hours and hours every day in order to get into that kind of a shape. So congratulations to all of them. And I think that Hadi has nothing to worry about because he has just such an extraordinary physique right now, and he's so tuned in. There has such a great combination of definition and of mass and of muscle separation and of his skill in posing and how long he can hold his pose. I saw yesterday again, he just held it. He held that vacuum. Literally for like 30 seconds he held that vacuum, and then he went into the ab position and all. So I think it will be very hard for anyone to beat him. So he can go to the Arnold Classic here, he can go to England in 2 weeks to the Arnold Classic. He can go from Arnold Classic to Arnold Classic to Olympia, and he can win. So it's simple. This is his time right now. And there will be a time then all of a sudden where he will have difficulty with that and someone else will come up and win. So this is what happens with all of this. There's always someone coming up in every sport, not just in bodybuilding, but in every sport. There's always someone coming up behind you that is going to take over. And it's going to beat your record, and it's going to be better than you and all this stuff. And so of course, all of the guys that are up here on the stage, they all are better than I was. And so which is fantastic. This is what happens in sports. We just want the sport to grow and to grow and to grow, and this is what I'm all about, is not worrying about my legacy, but my legacy will be that I've promoted the sport and I've created this competition and this festival. So that's it, rather than just the body.
خب امیدوارم از این برنامه خوشتون اومده باشه. سمینار خیلی خوبی بود. حرفایی که ترجمه کردم دیدین، متوجه شدین که نظر آرنولد چیه برای اینکه یه قهرمان از یه مسابقه فرار میکنه. حالا میگه من مثلا مستر المپیا هستم و نمیرم آرنولد کلاسیک شرکت بکنم. حالا فکر میکنه که مثلا مستر المپیا رده بالاتره. ولی به قول آرنولد این مقام همیشه که مال تو نیست، همیشه که بدن تو نفر تاپ دنیا نیست. به هر حال باید مسابقه بدی تا جایی که میتونی خودتو در واقع رکوردها رو ثبت بکنی، تا جایی که میتونی خودتو بین مردم بیشتر محبوب بکنی. و اینکه بخوای بشینی سالی یه بار یه مسابقه‌ای بدی، حالا تا سال آینده خدای نکرده اگه اتفاقی برات بیفته، آسیب دیدگی داشته باشه، از بین بره اون موقعیت، یه سال زحمت کشیدی از دستت رفته. من با آرنولد 100% موافقم و تا موقعی که میتونین و آمادگی دارین باید مسابقاتون شرکت کنین و انجام بدین. این نصیحتی هست از طرف آرنولد شوارزنگر دیگه، این صحبت من و شما نیست. به هر حال برنامه بسیار خوب بود، بسیار آموزنده بود، با وجود اینکه کوتاه بود. امیدوارم شما هم ازشون خوشت اومده باشه. در واقع من وحید هستم، مربی رسمی شورای ورزشی آمریکایی از فیتکن کوچین کانادا. اگه بار اول هستین کانال رو بازدید میکنین و برنامه منو میبینین، خواهش میکنم من سابسکرایب کنین، به دوستاتون معرفی کنین، لایک و کامنت فراموش نکنین. هر سوالی داشته باشین میتونید از من بپرسین. من با افتخار پاسخگوی شما هستم در زمینه برنامه تمرین، برنامه تغذیه و یا هر سوال دیگه. به امید دیدار تا برنامه بعد. خدا نگهدار.